Hey, it's Monday night, and you know what that means. It's YouTube's favorite show, everybody.
What?
It's YouTube's favorite show that they don't know about.
This is the new. I don't know where I was going with that joke.
The new intro that no one approved of.
Not at all. I actually didn't realize that we were starting so soon. It
Yeah.
went from all right. The music has started to okay.
Okay, we're doing this. Yeah, the music
All
only
right.
lasts
So
for like what, 3 minutes?
so here's a sentence fragment for you. Since we were talking about this just a little bit earlier, Ben and Jerry's getting naked, dressed up as Mexicans, the Vatican. That's our lineup, people.
Oh. Oh, I gotta stop buying so much beer. I made the mistake of looking at my bank account today to make some deposits, and oh, I need to start buying like Bud Light. I'm gonna have to go on the fucking Wizard of Cause diet.
What's the Wizard of Oz diet?
Bud Light and sushi, but it has to be cheap sushi.
Like from Fred Meyer?
Well, not a gas station. That's how you get botulism. It's not even sealed improperly. It is rice wrapped around a botulism.
Wait, you only have a Fred Meyer gas station up there?
I think the nearest Fred Meyer is 40 minutes in any direction. We have QFC and we have Hagen. That's it.
Oh,
And I
okay.
and I think no,
We
you
lost
can
our
get
Hagen.
you can get
Like we
sushi at
had
Hagen.
one and then it was gone.
Oh,
um,
Hagen has a better. I think they've got a better beer selection. They got lots of really good liquors too.
mm,
Speaking of, what are you drinking tonight? Just your usual?
just a little whiskey,
Oh, just
and
straight whiskey?
yeah, and then I have another tea.
I, because I was impulsive, and I really shouldn't be buying things impulsively, picked up a bomber of this IPA from Elysian called Yorukaze. It's got a samurai on the label. That's pretty cool. The label sold me. And coconut and woody flavors, it says on the bottle. A coconut IPA. I don't know if I'm going to like this.
A coconut woody IPA. Interesting. It, okay. I'm a.
Hmm?
That's not. I don't
Can't
know
really.
how I feel about that.
Can hardly tell there's any coconut flavoring at all. It's like. Not really. It's like there's no sweetness. It's just bitter with kind of like a earthy flavor. That's probably the wood. They probably used, I don't know, birch. I don't
Mm.
actually know. It just says woody. I just work here. Mm.
Oh man. Um. Let's see. Yeah. No. Does it at least smell like coconut?
No.
But it can't actually prove that there's any coconut in it.
Yeah.
It's just like, yes, there's coconut. Sure.
Just say it's coconut like.
Oh, you know what they did? You know what they did? They, like 15% of it is brewed in a coconut shell.
Hmm. How does that
That
work?
would be interesting. I don't have no idea, but that would be interesting.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've had an oyster stout, which was a beer. It was a stout brewed with oyster shells.
Really?
I can't tell you how many times I've probably brought that up on this podcast, but it was an interesting one because it was like okay. Hello, are we back?
Hello.
Um,
Hello.
Okay, yeah, my net just had a stroke. Completely. Just, yeah.
I
Holy sh.
I thought it was me for a solid minute.
Oh no, it was like first OBS went, then Discord, and then my internet was like, fuck you, dude. God damn. That's gonna be an awkward stop and start. It's just gonna cut out and then cut back into this. I think.
yeah.
Well, let's see. Is it gonna have two separate videos with the same name now? No, no, it's not. Cool. There's just gonna be a jump. Okay.
Jump, and we've lost all of our
Yeah.
watchers. They're all gone.
Great.
Right?
God damn it.
We had something going, Buck, and then your internet had
Yeah,
to
and
kill us.
then every fucking time, if it's not Destiny, if I'm not streaming Destiny, the internet is conspiring against me. Fuck's sake.
Have you been streaming this?
No, not since the last time I tried, which was like 2 weeks ago. And the quality
Okay.
was just so bad.
I don't even know if I could even do that. Like, I feel like it wouldn't work.
I think I'd have to mess around with my stream settings, but I don't know how to optimize OBS for Destiny. It's weird though. Like I can stream Dark Souls with no problems, none whatsoever, and I can stream Stalker's older, so that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know what it is with Destiny. Probably because Bungie is retarded and let you doesn't let
Yeah, they
OBS
don't.
hook into the game. You have to capture the window, and that leads to some lousy playback unless you've got a beast of a rig.
Wait, I don't. No, I remember hearing shit about that before it came out. That Blizzard wasn't going to allow third-party streaming software. You had to use what was built into or Blizzard itself.
Does Blizzard even have a streaming setup?
I,
I don't see the option on
I,
BattleNet. I
I'm
just
not.
see. I
Oh,
see.
yes, it's right up there. It's right up at the top. Streaming, but it says streaming to
Oh,
Facebook.
open streaming window. Okay, can you change that? Because if I can change that to Twitch or YouTube, then no, what the hell?
I'm gonna go to settings, streaming, enable streaming. Uh, uh,
Oh god damn it! Of course, Destiny 2 is going to be in maintenance tomorrow.
oh,
Like,
is it?
yeah, like when I get up is when the maintenance kicks in, and it ends when I have to leave for work. Motherfucker.
Oh wow, that sucks.
So anyway,
sorry, man.
now that we're
Right,
back,
back at the stream.
yeah,
Yeah.
uh, maybe I don't know. Like, should we reshare the link and be like, it's fixed, guys, it's fixed, we're good. I don't know if you want to do that really quick.
uh,
Did I dropped it in cross promote in the Saints, so you can grab it from there. I should have dropped it in fucking show construction, like a normal person. No. Man, I hate Mondays.
how long have we had the stroke construction? And the first time we're using it is right now.
Yeah. Fucking A.
Question is, show construction. I think anyone can post a show construction.
It's got a lock on it. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I didn't build this channel. I didn't build this server, so I don't know how to mod.
Right. Fucking. Uh.
Hmm.
Move, and then I'm gonna go to everyone.
Well, shall we just jump right into the news?
Yeah.
Since neither of us have really had eventful work weeks, I take it. Although I will say, before we start on our articles, Amazon announced for the holidays that there will be free Prime shipping on everything. Like, everyone can get it.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah. Everyone's going to get free shipping. And that's going to make my job really hard. Because I'm going to have to be dealing with fucking a bunch more same day with free shipping. And then there's going to be, the 2-day shipping. It's I am not looking forward to the end of November. Because that's when the blackout kicks in and I won't be able to get any time off. Depending on how crazy things are, I may not be able to do this show some nights. But
Oh, well,
I don't think... I mean, looking at my schedule, it hasn't changed. It's still fixed through the holiday season. So I'm hoping they don't call me in on Mondays, because I will be like, no, this is the one day I cannot work. You can have me any other day of the week except this one. Please, for the love of God. I already hate Mondays. Just let me have them off. Because nothing good happens on a Monday. As far as I can tell. Like with the fucking net issues. God, dogs. Fucking...
net issues and now animals.
Yeah. Ruining my... God damn it. Bark, bark, bark. So, alright, let's move on to the news for this week. And we've got some fun ones.
Yes, I posted the synopsis in Gen Chat
yeah, you did.
of our server.
So, to start things off, y'all have probably heard about Ben and Jerry's and what they have been up to. Fucking
I have
Jerry's.
not.
No, you
I read
haven't.
this article.
But this...
Aspiring social justice company Ben & Jerry's fights racism with pecan ice cream. Pecan?
No one
Pong.
wants to buy social justice. I can tell you that right now. I'm selling activism for sale. No, go away. There's a reason we have no solicitor signs on our porches. Do we have to have them in our shopping aisles now?
Oof. Alright, so ahead of the November midterm elections, aspiring social justice company Ben & Jerry's unveiled Tuesday the rebranding of one of its flavors in protest of President Trump's regressive agenda. Wait, did they just use regressive?
They did. Okay, who is our boy Donnie injecting politics into ice cream? Look, for a limited time only, you can get the Donald flavored ornsicle. It looks just like my face. Okay.
Oh my god.
When it melts, it's not pretty.
Up here, there's a sushi place called Trappers that has a sushi roll called the Donald Trump.
Is it T-shaped and wrapped in solid gold, or is it just coated in orange shit?
I don't know. I haven't had it because it's like on the dinner menu. Like it's all like expensive and shit. So I haven't had it, but I'm just like, huh. Pecan Resist was designed by this person, an artist and activist whose work focuses on the interactions of issues such as immigration, economic inequality, gender justice, and climate change.
None of those things intersect.
Intersection.
They
Goddamn.
Okay.
I love the tweet.
Okay. Fabiana Rodriguez, this artist and activist, please explain to me the relationship between immigration and climate change. Go. And
Uh, climate change is racist.
apparently,
Pecan.
so what gets me about the name of this ice cream is that
Pecan resist.
there's more than one way to pronounce pecan.
Pecan.
It depends on where you live. I've heard pecan, pecan, pecan.
Pecan. Pecan.
You're not wrong. I've heard different pronunciations of pecan, and that means wherever you go, the name's gonna be fucked up. Someone's gonna be like pecan resist.
Pecan resist.
Pecan resist.
Pecan.
Are you fucking watching? Like, are you watching a struggle snuggle go down? Like, what is this?
Oof.
What the Pecan resist. What are you, French?
Resist.
Pecan resist. I can't fucking do a French accent to save my life.
I will take no shit from you, Topaz. We are proud to announce our newest flavor, Pecan Resist. Supports the important work of
so
these
many
things.
different Twitter handles that Netargv. What is that? Okay, everything. Women's March, Color Change, Honor the Earth. These are all readable. Netargv. It's. I know that's short for something.
Independent media from the Rio Grande Valley along the Texas-Mexican border.
B&J, you're in Vermont. Fuck off. Oh my god.
Continue with the article.
Quote, Ben & Jerry's feels that it cannot be silent in the face of President Trump's policies that attack and attempt to roll back decades of progress on racial and gender equity. Not equality, equity. Climate change, LGBTQ rights, and refugee and immigrant rights. End quote, the company said in a statement posted online. The ice cream manufacturing giant touted its history of using ice cream to promote progressive values from racial equity, climate change, and marriage equality to refugee and immigrant rights. I don't remember any time this company has done this.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking the same.
I don't remember a time Ben & Jerry's ever put out, like, gay sherbet.
Oof.
No, really.
No, I see what you're saying.
I'm gonna be fucking blunt here, but it's like...
Okay. Well, this might answer your question, actually. In 2009, Ben & Jerry's renamed its Chubby Hubby flavor to Hubby Hubby in a celebration of Vermont's Marriage Equality Act, which legalized same-sex marriages in the state. What?
That's Vermont, though.
Okay.
You're not wrong. Just like that.
That name change, though. Concurrent with the launch of Pecan Resist. Can. Okay. All right.
Pecan.
Pecan. Ben & Jerry's announced planned to give $25,000 to 4 activist organizations: Women's March, Color of Change, NETA, and Honor the Earth.
Okay.
NETA, I'm guessing, is the NETA girl.
On social media, the ice cream maker's campaign received mixed reviews. Quote, the company is playing to its political base again, end quote, tweeted Bloomberg's Jordan Holman. You know, I might buy a carton of this and do, like, a fucking ice cream review. Just be like, yeah, this
ice
sucks.
Cream review.
Cream review! Fucking... Oh my god. This is just stupid.
Yeah. Just.
Fucking dogs got.
Ben & Jerry's.
Oh. The
They
dogs are going
must
fucking
not
nuts.
like the idea. Yeah, they don't like the idea of cream review. Um, everybody's a fucking
Cream.
critic, right?
Even the dogs
Ben
have
and
an
Jerry,
opinion on this shit.
Ben and Jerry's in is just the latest in a string of corporate entities who have ventured politically.
Tinged.
Really, that's a word.
Tinged, yeah.
Why did it split it? Politically tinged statements. I went to read it as a separate word. Some of which have proven controversial. Nike was lauded and criticized earlier this year for wading into the culturally explosive issue of the NFL anthem protests by featuring former San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick. Former. In an advertising campaign.
They didn't specify. He was the backup quarterback.
Oh, he wasn't.
I don't think he was the main one. I think I
Okay.
think he's the backup quarterback, or was the backup quarterback. I could be wrong on that. Someone who knows football, call me out on that. How did he fit all that hair in his helmet? What the shit?
I don't know. Commemorating the 30th anniversary of the company's "Just Do It" slogan.
Thanos would have been a better spokesperson. Because at least he would have gotten half of it done. Okay, that wasn't as funny as I thought. Some welcomed the mingling of business with political awareness. Society is beginning to hold corporate America to a higher standard than ever before. Above the Bottom Line founder Nikita T. Mitchell wrote in a 2017 piece for Quartz. According to Mitchell, CEOs have a responsibility to use the platform and power they've been given to influence change. A business is not a platform!
Twitter is the platform. But
What
critics
the
of
fuck?
these but critics of these tactics change companies with yes, that word, co-opting political causes.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just gonna start skipping words.
Cynically
in order to
co-opting.
repeat.
To reap the financial rewards.
From an increasingly divided citizenry whose default mode of political engagement is consumerism.
It is utterly ridiculous that brand culture has subsumed so much of our public space and mental space that it becomes the crucible for political participation, especially when practices such as, actual voting limp along, wrote Michael Serrazio in a piece for the Washington Post earlier this year analyzing Nike's Kaepernick ad. I kind of like the Washington Post now if they keep this up.
Corporations don't really care about the adjunction of these issues beyond their shareholders' bottom lines.
And nor should they. Well, I mean, really, you see this problem with the gaming industry. If you target a specific small demographic, you alienate the larger one, being everybody. Okay, if your target demographic is literally everyone, you will make a ton of money. If your target demographic is, in this case, the hard left, you're not going to make as much money. It's practical. It's like business 101. A business's job is to make money and sustain itself. Oh my god. Yes, I know, Ben & Jerry's has been around for a long time. Better part of, when did they come into play? Like late 90s, something like that? I might be wrong. Maybe early 2000s. Something like that. But those business principles still hold true, and you can say, hey, a private business can do what it wants. All right, yeah. If a business wants to financially shoot itself in the foot to make a political point, That's their decision. I'm gonna go. Well, I mean, I don't even fucking eat ice cream, but but I am just going to not bother. Although I think I will do a fucking review of this pecan resist thing. I think it'd be funny.
I'll do it with you. We'll just sit down, eat ice cream, talk about girls. Kitties. Well, isn't it boys? Never mind.
What?
All right. It was a joke. Never mind.
I'm trying to think of what you're referencing, and it's not. It ain't clicking.
Girls get together, eat ice cream, talk about boys.
Oh. I thought they just got together, ate ice cream, cried in a room, and watched Fatal Attraction.
That too.
At least, that is what comics have taught me about women. I need to read different comics. Maybe not.
What comics do you read? Like, I was gonna say that about movies, but comics?
I've got one called The Book of Bunny Suicides. It's just cartoon rabbits killing themselves in hilarious ways.
How does that teach you anything about women?
It doesn't. At least I'm intellectually honest, quote unquote. Unlike some people in the skeptosphere. I'm just. I've had too much. I've had too much to drink, so let me finish this drink and get another.
While you do that, so on to the next part of my synopsis, the getting naked part. Them women find Trump's sexism by getting naked.
See, if you're not reading this headline and you just hear "dem women," it's like, what?
I'm not sure. What?
What the fuck? Hashtag grab them by the ballot. Ay, ay, ay.
Alright. Our bodies are ours. Interesting. I don't know what that has to do with Trump, but
Okay.
Inspired by a 2016 photo shoot responding to President Donald Trump's infamous grab 'em by the pussy comments, 10 women stripped down over the weekend in an attempt to energize anti-Trump sentiment at the ballot box.
They've dubbed their initiative Grab Them by the Ballot. Ahead of November midterm elections, the, quote, diverse group of female Vermonters came together for an empowering photo session, reported Vermont outlet 7 Days. How can we inspire women to vote after the Kavanaugh confirmation, which was proven to be a giant lie?
What? Wait, was that it, or was it
So,
proven that?
There were 4 primary accusations against Kavanaugh, something like that.
And they were actually proven false.
One was a partial retraction. 3 were complete retractions, and these are sworn affidavits.
Really?
You can't retract a sworn I guess you can, but then you're admitting you're committing perjury. Although there wasn't really a court involved, but you've just admitted you've lied. Really?
Shit, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
I just heard that there was not enough evidence to prove that anything actually happened.
Well, there was that too, but now like the supposed accusers have been walking their statements back. It's like, okay, what?
Maybe it wasn't this one guy.
Maybe that didn't happen. God, we're gonna get fucking struck for this.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my god.
The Me Too movement and Trump. The group's organizer, Dawn, this person, told
How do you mispronounce Robertson? It's not even foreign.
I stopped myself in order to continue the meme.
We ain't letting this meme die until PewDiePie reviews it.
Z. Their name is Z. Just not even
come
an E
on.
after it. Their name.
Z a 20. Oh, that explains everything.
Okay, a 28-year-old transgender woman who took part in the project told 7 days she wanted to bring awareness to the existence of trans people and what? What?
We know you
What?
exist. You won't shut up about it.
What? Okay. Alright. And the variety in our bodies. The Trump administration has recently come under fire from the LGBTQ community, from a
The
proposal.
LGBLT community.
BLT,
with avocado and maybe turkey sometimes.
Um,
We're gonna get letters.
That could narrowly define gender as a biological and move seen by many as demanding
Damaging. To keep going.
just read it. I'm tired.
Seen by many as damaging to current and future protections for trans individuals. We covered
I'm not even
this.
reading that tweet.
No, I'm not bothering with that tweet earlier. The picture says it all. This episode is going to be taken down in about, I'm going to say, 15 seconds.
More broadly, you're the one that picked this article. More broadly,
you agreed to it.
Critics.
Oh my god.
Who would respond to that? The president's critics have long accused him of holding misogynistic attitudes towards women and favoring regressive. Again, they're using the word regressive policies that adversely affect women and oppressed groups.
Oppressed by who?
Well, no one. Themselves. I don't know. Bigotry of low expectations. I feel like that fits here.
Yeah.
So, in a mission statement posted on Facebook, oh great.
all good, because that's where you go when you go to make your mission statement, is fucking Facebook. Oh.
Can't fucking do this. Grab him by the ballot. Trumpeted the group's commitment to vulnerable artistic expressions to protect all women's rights to choose. What?
Motherfucker.
And commended the collective sexual and emotional abuse of trauma and
Endemic?
to our society. That word just doesn't fit there for my mind.
I don't think they understand what endemic means.
Yeah, I don't think they even.
Hell, I
I
hear it so much, I don't even understand what it means anymore. I thought I did, now I don't.
But that's my problem. Like, I'm expecting a completely different word.
I know.
So, like, I got to that one, I'm like, the fuck? Again, really not We Too? There's a second movement called We Too.
What? Okay, so I'm gonna bring this up on stream really quick, but every time I see shit that's like Trump is sexist, racist, regressive, I just, you know, this is what I see.
Can't see it. I can't see it.
You can't see it? Okay. It'll be in, yeah, just fucking citation needed. It's like, he's a racist. How? He's sexist. Explain. Like, if the president is all these things you say he is, you must be able to find me an instance of it.
Right. Oh, grab by the pussy. You mean in referring to sexual conducts with consenting living individuals? It's still not sexist. Okay,
they didn't run off screaming.
No, that statement was predicated by the statement that they let you, inferring that it was consensual. So it's just
And personally, this is my opinion. I will specify this. I think Trump was just making a exaggeration.
Yeah.
Like,
Of
no
his
one in their
power.
right mind would try that, but if you're a powerful public figure,
Right.
they might let
They
you.
let you. He's referring to they might let you, or they let you do it. It's boasting.
Mm-hmm.
Like the boasting is completely based on the fact that they let you do it, as in they are okay with you doing it. If they are not okay with you doing it, it is not boasting, it's admitting sexual harassment, which means the entire argument of him boasting about sexual harassment doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I'm sure if I tried that on some chick, they'd just stab me with their nails, and then I'd end up in jail. So,
Buck, let's not talk about you trying that up.
I'm not saying I have.
All right, moving on with the article.
Where the fuck were we? Oh,
All
look
right.
at the mission statement scrolling down. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, but here's this one off. I think I've read the majority.
I'll
of it.
I'll finish this one then. Yeah. The women involved in the initiative expressed their desire to pull off the tricky balancing act of resisting the objectification of their sexuality while avoiding shying away from it. I don't want to go back and look at those photos, so I think we can rule objectification off the table. Just saying. Our bodies are ours in all their beautifully unique and natural forms. We are reclaiming the over-sexualization of our bodies while celebrating our own sexuality, the group said. Yeah, no. One person said that. Please note, there were no touches up on these photos. We feel empowered to show up just as we are. Which is fine. But you want to talk about resisting objectification, I can look at some of those photos and go, I'm going to take 15 on that will save, please. Maybe my perception's a little warped, but if you'd picked some supermodels to do this, it might be a little more convincing. Just not even all supermodels,
Okay.
just sprinkle them in.
I don't even. Okay, so like I'm not even thinking. Oh God, I clicked on it. It said me. Okay, so it didn't log me into Facebook.
I almost made a mistake.
Yeah, it's like support. See more. Grab them by the ballot on Facebook. Log in. No.
Not even Facebook likes this. There's your proof.
It's just okay. So from what I'm seeing here, is it's really just weird. Like really weird.
This fucking political climate is just getting worse by the hour.
Holy shit! What are the responses to this? To that last picture of a bunch of them? It's in all caps. It says, "Never put on display anything you don't want intended to sell."
Yeah.
Thank goodness they're covered up. Jesus, these gals would turn a man the wrong way. My God! So glad that the people I know and love will be voting blue. Can't believe the small-minded comments on this post. Their parents must be so proud. Yep, voting Republican. Oh my God.
Yeah, they sound like the fucking comments you see on like fucking Pornhub where it's like, "This is your parents, come home, we're concerned about you." Like someone's sex tape. It's like, whoa.
Oh.
My favorites are the one where like you know, it's like fucking hot redhead getting pounded by yada da da da, and then the top comment is, "Like this if you cry every time." Oh man, I'm not even gonna scroll up. There's something about vulnerable artistic expression, I believe, in one of the earlier paragraphs.
Yeah.
First Amendment. where's the vulnerability? Is it that people don't like what you're doing? Well, taste is subjective. Deal with it. As you can see from Facebook. Ay,
Oh,
ay, ay, ay.
This article.
Shit.
Not.
We're good.
Jesus.
That'll teach me to spin my bottle opener.
Are you breaking shit?
No. It's just metal hitting glass.
Mm.
Not going through a glass, just hitting it.
All right. So I think we're done with the getting naked part of our segment. Let's move on to dressing up.
Yeah. I wish I'd known about this last week. But
Right?
holy
What
shit. A buddy of mine shared this with me. Like, I was driving to a gig on Saturday, and he pulled up, he just knew it on his phone, and he read a headline out loud to me, and I was like, you have to send that to me. You have to. Because this is so fucking funny. So, a little bit of context, but we're just going to jump into this and kind of hit the context up later. The article touches on it, too, so.
The school teachers who dressed up as Mexicans and a MAGA wall for Halloween have been suspended. Just
So. Listen, so I don't care if you do a politically motivated costume, but have some goddamn forethought at least. Like,
my Jesus God!
I was reading about. I didn't even find this costume offensive. I'm just like, you really didn't think this plan through, did you?
Well, just like look at the Mexicans. Like,
Man.
I don't know if it was protesting Trump or a dog whistle to the white supremacists. To be honest,
I don't know. Now let's kick this off. This is from November 4th, so yesterday. An Idaho superintendent has issued a public apology and placed 14 employees on paid administrative leave.
Oh shit!
Yeah. After staff at a public elementary school dressed up as Mexicans on a border wall for Halloween.
I'm sorry.
The images began circulating on social media this week. They depict more than a dozen adults, 14 of them to be precise, because there's a number, dressed up in two groups at Middleton Heights Elementary School in a town of about 7,500.
Okay.
Small town.
Yeah.
Located 30 miles west of Boise. One group is dressed up as stereotypes of Mexicans, replete with maracas, ponchos, and sombreros. Hey, ponchos are cool.
No, the place, Boise. Terrible.
Yeah, fucking maracas, ponchos, sombreros, and fake mustaches. The other group is dressed up as wall segments plastered with the Make America Great Again slogan.
Oh.
Now,
Somebody's not happy about this. Staff tripped up as Mexicans, and the others as wall, in which it said "Make America Great Again" at an elementary school in Idaho. Superintendent said it was not malicious intent.
so something funny when just kind of an off, like a weird thing when somebody read this headline to me. Was I had a coworker in the back of the truck. She was just, we only fit so many people in the truck. She was back there and she goes, teachers should never take a political stance on anything in the classroom. And I had to stop myself from turning around to her and going, tell that to my university professors. Because they sure as fuck did. Anyway.
I want to say we are better than this. Superintendent, that person, said in a Facebook video Friday. Okay.
Why is it Facebook? It's always Facebook.
We embrace all students.
Well, that's gay.
We have a responsibility to teach and reach all students. Period. 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 I do think. You get what
Ellipsis. No.
Do you think that there was a malicious intent in this prior poor decision? No, I don't. There was there a poor judgment involved? Absolutely. And we now have to own those decisions. On Saturday morning, Middleton announced the employee actions during the employees. Would it not be employees? All right. The employee actions.
Employee apostrophe at or employee s apostrophe. Because then they'd be possessing the actions, whatever those actions are. Anyway.
During a special school board meeting, the Idaho State reported states the board later said the investigation would continue.
You need an investigation for this shit? You have photos and faces. That's a pretty fucking short investigation, if you ask me.
I think the investigation is probably intent. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, if you ask me, it was to have fun, but there's such a thing as being tactfully offensive, and then this. Like, I don't think there was a lot of tact. Like, if they had just done one or the other, that would have been tactful. They did both, not so tactful. So, okay, where were we? This type of behavior has no place in education and certainly is not tolerated here at Middleton School District. The situation is being taken very seriously. This is an unfortunate incident of very poor judgment, which I agree with. Yet it is not indicative of the Middleton School District or our teachers as a whole. Also a fine statement to make. No, really, like...
Yeah, it's just 14 of them, and
yeah.
You can't really judge the entire thing for 14 people.
Yeah. The story had quickly taken off on Friday evening, drawing coverage in national news media outlets. Angry reactions flooded the school's Facebook page. Why is there a period there? And social media responses were harsh. It could be a comma or just nothing.
Yeah, just nothing works too. The fact that these elementary school teachers thought this would be an okay demonstrate. This would be okay. Demonstrates how much more cultural competence training.
Yeah.
Competence training. What?
Okay.
Needed in education. What?
What the hell? This guy I don't agree with at all.
A psychology
professor.
I'm thrown. A psychology professor at John Jay College of Criminal Justice wrote on Twitter.
Okay,
training.
Cultural competence training. I get it. You're going to have to deal with students from different backgrounds. But this is like I hear cultural competence training and I just think of like anti-bias training. It's like, that doesn't work.
Oh, yeah.
You should be able to observe the student's culture from what they do in the classroom and respond appropriately. You don't need to be trained on this shit.
Jesus.
A little 6-year-old girl walks in your class with a niqab. You should kind of be able to guess their culture and know what to say and what not to say.
Right. After teachers were suspended at a change.org position was created to argue that the controversy had been overblown and that the teachers involved.
Where the hell are you in the article?
Right after. So, competence training. After the teachers were suspended.
Then my next sentence is Middleton. Change.org petition. What the fuck? I don't see that anywhere in here. What the shit? Middleton said that
hidden by the ad. It's hidden by the ad.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, I hate the Washington Post now.
Hold on.
Fuck the Washington, because I am seeing something different.
So the argument against this is, so I think this is probably okay. So I'm gonna bet you that this is the only paragraph that argues that this was overblown, and for you, it's hidden by the ad.
Yeah. Because it goes from Psych Professor John J. College of Criminal Justice wrote on Twitter to Middleton said that he had been alerted to the issue by a parent who expressed concerns over the costumes. That's the jump. There's something in between there?
Yeah, here, I'm just gonna screenshot this and then post it.
Okay. Yeah, just control, like, print screen and then copy it into show construction.
Yeah, I'll just post the entire thing. There's form paragraph. Oh shit! No.
Just control V.
Yeah. I have 4 screens, so I have to.
Oh, right.
I have to at least
Right.
like make it
I'm the
one screen.
I'm the one screen pleb.
Yeah, show construction. There we go. Post. Screenshot. There.
Oh, come on! Oh my god. I'm gonna open this up in the fucking... I'm gonna open this up in the window so everyone else can see this. This is... Okay, yeah. This... Washington Post... I've lost faith in you.
I'm so confused. Like, how do they do that?
I don't know.
I think
something to do with web design or I don't know what, but this is bad. You shouldn't be doing this.
This is like the one
the
argument.
The purpose of including the argument from the opposing side is important, and you are throwing that out the window. No. This is bad. This is bad argument. It's bad writing. Oh my god. I am so fucking mad now. Just holy shit. No wonder their goddamn slogan is democracy dies in darkness. I'm gonna pull the fucking wool over the reader's eyes and be like, it's dying! Just shaking their head violently. It's all wrong! It's all bad! Just, holy shit. I just after this, I don't trust Washington Post anymore. I don't. That's... Back to the article.
Yeah. So Middleton said that he had been initially alerted to the issue by a parent who expressed concern over the costs last week. I've shown those photos in deep trouble, and I was shown those photos and deeply troubled by the decision by our staff members to wear those costumes that are clearly insensitive and inappropriate. Right now, our time is going to be devoted to investigating those events and those poor decisions that were made.
Call the FBI, why don't you? According to the Statesman, the photos were originally posted on the Middleton School District's Facebook page with a caption reading, "It was a great day to be a Heights Hawk. We celebrated our respect character winners, single and double marathon runners." What? Those aren't related at all. Unless you're making a joke about Mexicans running away from the wall. Run the double marathon, kid. Holy shit. The Halloween incident is another data entry in the long list of controversial, racially insensitive, or historically... Oh my god. Going back to the fucking Yandy articles here.
Let's skip
Controversial,
that.
racially insensitive, or historically ignorant costumes that inevitably get trotted out every year. But this incident also struck at the heart of an emotional political debate over immigration that has only grown more bitter in recent days in the lead up to Tuesday's elections, as President Trump has warned of an immigrant invasion and released a misleading ad about immigrants that was widely criticized as racist. I hate this timeline.
Let's talk to our lizard overlords and get them to.
Can you reset the simulation, please?
Please.
Can you at least get Elon Musk to do it? Do you trust him?
12 advocacy. Jesus, how do I can read this word.
Apparently
Organizations, including the American Civil Liberties Union chapter in the state, sent a letter to the district expressing concern about the costume the state's reported. Regardless of the intent of the teacher's actions in the classroom, we must focus on and give weight to the impact of such actions on the students who rely on teachers and the school officials for guidance and support throughout their education experience. The ACLU of Idaho sent in a statement schools, districts, their staff, and other agents have obligations under federal law, state law, and district policies to prevent and protect students, staff, and others from discrimination, bullying, intimidation, and harassment.
This only fits one of those 4 categories. Get out of here. If you don't get legal, maybe discrimination. The other 3, not so much.
Maybe, I don't know. The Idaho Human Rights Commission and state governing body also weighed in all night. Go ahead.
Discrimination under these acts can occur when an employer or school allows a hostile environment to exist against persons because of their race, sex, and national origin, the commission said in a statement, according to the Idaho Press. Simply because conduct takes place as a so-called joke does not excuse otherwise unlawful conduct, which is true.
But does it fit? That's the question.
Does it fit? I mean, if you firebomb you can't firebomb a church and say it was a prank, bro. But the school did not identify the staff members who wore the costumes. I'm okay with that, honestly.
Yeah. About 13% of the students.
I think most of the community. Why was that not mentioned beforehand? Question 2: how many of them are legal? But my point being,
this is why you're not going to be a radio host.
This is why I will not be able to work on public radio, because I will just get fucking edgy as hell. Maybe 99.9. I could fit in there just fine, I think. Because they talk about all sorts of weird shit. They have... Okay. So, to put things into fucking context, for those of you who aren't Seattleites, they have a radio show where they have one of their hosts try to read lewd tongue twisters.
Oof.
And it's called Ted versus the FCC. So trying to get him to say things where you're supposed to trip up and say an expletive or something lewd or something like that, but they try to get him to not do it. But they'll make him say something 3 times fast, and it's like I don't know how to. I can't think of a tongue twister off the top of my head, but it's like, okay, can we make this guy say the word cunt on air? With a tongue twister. It's just like, wow. I love this show. But yes, going back to the fucking article.
Yeah. It's done. The article's over.
Yeah. Just the whole Latino thing, it's like, okay. You pissed off a very small percentage of the population, if that.
You know who also pissed off a lot of the population of population, the Vatican.
To the Vatican we go. So,
I'm trying to come up with better.
you thought we might talk about Diablo Immortal this week. No. We got something better for you.
Yes, we do.
We have a product that literally no one asked for.
No one. Not even
Except
the Vatican.
maybe the diehard Catholics.
The Vatican just released a Pokemon Go clone where you collected saints. Alright, so...
Is Zebro one of them? I think that's a dead joke at this point, but I'm going to keep it running anyway.
So, alright. Full disclosure, we were actually shared this article a long ass time ago. We should have done it then, but
we really should have.
Because I kept forgetting. Yeah, so...
the fucking subtitle to this.
Just let's keep going with it. Oh my
god. Oh. Have you ever played Pokemon Go? In which you could trade in your Snorlax for Sant Maria de Jesus de Paredes. Well, you're in luck as the Vatican has just announced a rival to Niantic's mobile hit. Oh my god! Follow JC Go is basically Pokemon Go, but with added saints. Devised by the Vatican, it's up to you to catch them all. Only in this game you aren't hunting cute fluffy monsters, but famous religious figures to join your evangelization team.
Oh my god!
Oh my no.
Oh shit. Okay, Italian newspaper, that group of words reports that you can explore your neighborhood and search for biblical figures and Catholic saints to boost your team. To get these saint figures. Oh my god.
What is St. Francis of Assisi cast? I have to know.
Oh my god.
What the shit?
So, to get these figures to join you, you simply need to answer some of their questions, such as finishing quotes from the Bible, presumably because fighting them until they faint, or throwing balls at their head would be pretty disrespectful.
I love this author's self-awareness in this. It's great.
Oh god. Oh no. Okay.
Oh my god.
When you're not busy blustering your collection of cool Catholic cats.
Oh my god. You can tell the writer was just fucking having fun with this article, because what the fuck?
Okay. You can pick up items to allow you to pray and drink. What?
What?
Which...
Are you saying this red ale I've got right here since I finished my IPA will up my stats? Bottoms up, my dude.
What?
What the fuck?
Which tops up your in-game stats and levels. I have just been linked to follow JC Go.
Oh,
YouTube video.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Do you want to watch the YouTube video? Say we watch the YouTube.
You want to bring it up? Let's bring the shit up. Holy shit. Is it a general?
No. It's right there. I just posted a short construction.
Oh, good lord.
Oh,
no,
good lord.
No. Oh, good lord. No pun intended.
Okay. All right.
Okay, what the
Tell
hell
me when
is
you're
this?
gonna play it. Tell me when you're gonna play it.
I didn't include paid promotion.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna play it in 3, 2, 1, and it has ads, everybody. Just so you know. It's all in Spanish.
Italian.
No, this is Spanish.
Ignore me.
Those fucking rankings? What? Oh my god. Follow Jesus Christo, go. Fucking... Man. It's always the diehard Christians that come up with the cringy shit like the fucking rapping for Jesus.
Oh god, no, just...
That's because Jesus Christ is my expletive.
I'm pretty sure that was a meme.
I hope it is.
I'm pretty sure it was a meme. Alright, so...
Oh.
Oh! And there's a function which allows you to donate to a charity to receive... Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh shit! No! To receive in-game currency for your troubles, which, to be fair, is the best take on microtransactions I've ever seen.
Okay, there's a sentence I like in this tweet. Find a saint, answer correctly to some questions about him, and then you can add him to your E-team.
Oh no!
Christian esports, everybody! We are Team Jesus.
Jesus. We're all on Team Jesus, though. I'm on Team...
I am on Team Francis of Assisi.
Wait, if it's the Vatican, can I be on Team Martin Luther?
Oh my god. This... Jesus Christ. The Pope is fine with it. Oh my god. So, someone made this!
Yeah. Follow
Jesus Christ.
JC Go. Follow JC Go. That's the name of it. Follow
Yep.
JC Go. Encourages its players to pray with on-screen prompts. For example, if you're passing a church, the in-game will gently suggest it might be a good time for a spot of spirituality. If you pass a hospital, the game might suggest you to do a pray for the sick.
Oh man. The Amazing Aliens is gonna have a fucking field day with this.
Oh, Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
fucking Christ. No pun intended.
Oh, I'll be honest, it's really hard to find fault in this game that encourages you to donate to charity and wish sick people well. I'm sure certain corners of the internet will find a way, though. I mean, okay, so I'm laughing at this. Like, don't get me wrong, this is just extremely cringy. But I don't find any fault with the game. If you're gonna start the game...
We didn't say it's a bad game. Just,
yeah, it's just
the concept of it is really...
cringy.
It is so niche you don't even know. Holy
the game
shit.
is already out in Spain, but if you fancy an alternative to Pokemon Go, at some point, English version will be expected to be coming in the weeks.
This is going to be a game of how to get beat up by atheists. Oh wait, atheists are too fat to fight, so we're good there.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh my god. Well, the game wasn't created by those at the very top of the Vatican. The Pope himself is alleged to be a fan, just in case you were wondering what he thought. Of course he would be. Oh, fucking course. You mean I can spread Catholicism through the internet? Demons in my asshole? It's more likely than you think.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Okay, alright, I'm scrolling down through this thing, and it's telling me, I just read a title of an article. Woman dies after hanging out of moving car. But that's not the most interesting thing
That's
about this
pretty
article.
fucking self-evident.
Yes, but what they forget to mention in the freaking title of the article, which is probably displayed in the photos, is she's completely naked.
Well then, how long do you want this channel to last for? Tonight or the rest of the year? Because I'll bring that up right now, but we might get a fucking community strike.
I'm just.
It's weird, I know. I feel you. Just like the fucking Washington Post hiding arguments behind fucking articles, advertising. Fuck! I can't words. I've only had 2 drinks. This is not my day.
I'm just so.
Oh
boy.
So, shall we top things off?
I say we do one more article, and it's the one that we almost wasn't gonna do, and that was the fact that vegetarians are now finding human flesh in their food.
Okay, I gotta.
I don't know. I don't know I don't know what way to segue into this one because
no, it's so fucking absurd. What the fuck is this? Fallout 3? What is this?
No, it'd be New Vegas, and they're in the White Glove Society.
Oh, I mean, you gotta wear those gloves to handle the food, right?
Right. Oh God. So
I'll kick things off.
All right, go ahead.
So, vegetarian restaurant customers find pieces of human flesh in food. I bet it's run by ghouls. Now,
I'm just.
Now, there are a few expectations that you can make when you visit a vegetarian restaurant, like, is the food good? No. Chief amongst those expectations would be that you won't be fed any meat.
You may also
be forgiven for thinking that you wouldn't have to ask to not be fed any human meat. That should go without saying. If you're concerned by the use of the word "should" there, that's because that is exactly what happened at a vegetarian restaurant in Thailand recently. Oh, it's Thailand.
Yes.
I'm just not going to Thailand anymore. They've got traps and human vegetarian restaurants, so we're good.
They're cannibals, but vegetarian cannibals.
I thought the Indians were the cannibals, like legit.
Wait, which?
Like
are we talking
India
like
Indians.
Native
Like there's a sect of India Indians, Far East Indians, who eat brains, human brains, as part of a ritual. Reza Aslan did this for CNN. He ate brains on camera. Human brains.
Human brain.
Yes.
Well, was it consensual?
As far as I can tell, yes, but it's like, just like, culturally speaking, that's a taboo, and why would you say yes to that?
Right? Yes, people who don't actually eat meat whatsoever, but they've been eating, not once, but they've been eating human flesh in their noodles. That's gross even for people who actually eat meat. It started when people started noting
How did they tell?
Of what appeared to be meat in their meals. That led to some of the restaurant customers, the manager. Bad move, as it turns out. Upon closer inspection by the authorities, it was discovered that what they thought was pork was actually human flesh. The flesh of a person.
Oh no! Oh no!
Further
This would have been great last week.
Oh shit!
Holy
shit! An area where there were more bits of human meat and the blood splattered across. They just had blood splattered across the wall. They didn't even clean that shit up.
Wow. It's Halloween. Don't get mad. Fucking wow.
That wasn't even the worst of it. Then they found a corpse of a 61-year-old man inside a septic tank.
Jesus Christ.
Before officials got there to inspect and check the property, the owner reportedly
Scarpered.
that's a weird word to use there.
It's English. Like, no,
Scarpered?
I'm British. Like, a fucking scarpered. So,
As of Wednesday, he is on the run. The body has since been identified as the former customer of a customer.
well, not going there.
Of the restaurant, who was last spotted having a few drinks in the property by his brother on October 21st. I read that backwards. I don't care.
Whatever. It's European wording. We don't care about Europeans. Socialist anyway. You got it.
The man's name was that name. And he has been described as a regular frequenter of the restaurant. Oh, so not only was he a customer, but he was a regular. He was a regular patron. Okay. He had allegedly been involved in a verbal argument with the boss of the business.
Why would you kill your regular? What the shit?
You'd have to imagine what started a verbal altercation escalated significantly. Alright, keep going with the article.
Oh my god. Local media reports that the argument became a fight which led to fatal injuries for Mr. Inpathum. He appeared to have been struck with a blunt object as well as being stabbed on several occasions in the stomach and leg.
Wow.
It has also been reported that the police think the owner of the restaurant's plan was to grind up the corpse and dispose of it by feeding it to patrons. Oof!
Wow.
Don't go to Thailand. Just don't.
Whether it's not good for you to eat human meat.
Didn't work for cows.
It's not gonna do it. Don't.
Man, this really pushes me away from any fucking Thai restaurants in town. This tofu is so tender.
Oh my god. Whether any of it was actually consumed by customers is unknown.
But someone found it. A customer found it. I think we can safely assume that someone, somewhere, mistakenly consumed human flesh.
Oh my god, the picture is that picture. So the picture above the one that you're looking at right now,
with the green table and there's the blood splatter and all that.
Yeah,
How do you miss that?
Just what?
It's an open air kitchen too. How do you miss that?
What?
Don't go to Thailand. Just don't. Just fucking don't.
No, just bring your own food. Just bring your own food from home.
Yeah, just 2 weeks worth of sandwiches. It'll be fine.
Also, don't. Just,
Don't pick up.
Don't get into an argument with anyone. You might be fed to their customers.
Don't pick up Thai hookers. They're probably dudes. The list goes on.
Doesn't really matter. I'm kidding. So. Yeah.
Why is there a vegetarian restaurant in fucking Thailand?
That's actually not the most confusing part of this whole thing. The most confusing part is that they didn't clean up the blood.
Yeah, like holy shit.
Like I get disposing of the body by feeding it to your customers. I actually get that.
I don't even get.
Hey, you got a body? You work in a restaurant? How else are you going to dispose it? I mean, you could probably come up with a few other ways, but
pigs. If you've seen Snatch, pigs.
Sure.
But Maybe because I've worked in kitchens and I never thought of stabbing well, I've thought of stabbing several customers, the ones who were the bitchiest.
I love how you correct yourself for half a second and then keep going.
But I wouldn't try to sort them. I'd be like, yeah, this chick was just complaining that their family didn't do cheddar on their pizzas and they didn't tell us. I think it's justifiable homicide. As a fucking real customer had come in and complained about that too. It was the most bullshit thing I've ever... Me and my boss have ever had to deal with.
Really?
Oh yeah, so... It was... What is it? Family of four comes in, orders a pizza.
Oh, yes, I remember this story.
Yeah. I'll tell it again in case people haven't heard it. But, family of four comes in, orders a pizza. We do all the regular toppings. Send it out. The server... takes it to the table, brings it back 5 minutes later. Oh, I need this redone. Like there were like slices missing from this thing too. So someone liked it. And I go, okay. Why? She goes, oh, because their family doesn't do cheddar. And the server's wearing a look of like, I hate these people.
Yeah, bro.
So I go, okay. I'll redo the pizza. And now the kitchen's kind of segregated from the front end of the bar and the restaurant half and all that. And I can hear this can I speak to the manager chick arguing with my boss. And my boss at the time was a dude who's, I think he was like 6'3", jacked as hell because he's lifting kegs in the walk-in all day. Big dude. Nice guy. Big dude. And whole time she's saying like, well, we don't do cheddar and da-da-da-da, and I hear him go, okay, ma'am, come with me. Here's the menu. What does this say? The pepperoni pizza. Yes. What is on it? She lists off the ingredients. And he goes, okay, did you tell our server to leave the cheddar off? Well, no, but they should know. Ma'am? Did you tell our server to leave the cheddar off? Well, no, but stop. I'm going to give you one of two options. Get your new pizza, sit at the table and eat quietly, or get the hell out of my bar. And at this point, there were like regulars at the bar yelling at her to leave.
Yeah. I
Like,
remember that.
what do you do? Like, no, why? Why are you talking? Just go away. It's like, what the fuck?
Stop causing problems for our friends.
Yeah. And, like, no, like, Sean was like, totally, like, our staff did nothing wrong because you didn't tell them to change the order, but they should know. No.
No,
You didn't tell them, they can't know. And there we go, it is 7:30.
Right?
Perfect timing.
Right.
So, thank you to everyone who came out. The whole, one of you, something like that. there were more, and then I had fucking net issues. Of course, I'm just gonna fucking blame Elon Musk for that somehow. It's his
Everybody
fault.
gave up.
Yeah. So, all right. Good night, everybody. We will see you next week at 6 p.m. Have fun, stay safe, and please don't die. We need
I'm
your
gonna
views.
go eat a bowl of noodles.
Good plan, great plan.